You are stronger and more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Like, I think that you are so used to being this way that it's not really like seen as anything crazy to you. But when I tell you, to other people, to the outside, you are seen as a miracle. A miracle. And I feel like you downplay it because maybe the people around you dismissed you or made you feel like you were not somebody that was deserving of feeling this way. But I'm here to tell you, you need to make room for the version of you that you are about to become. Because I feel like you're on the brink of like a really big transformation that's going to help you see yourself in a way that you never have, in a way that you were always meant to. But I feel like your experiences were meant to kind of take you away from that so that you learned through the process and almost became the universe wanted you to be in awe over yourself, inspired by your own self, and that's what's about to happen. And there's like a new period that's about to be beginning for you, and I feel like you could be leaving certain connections right now, or you could have just left certain connections that were really keeping you away from stepping into this. But I feel like there were a lot of lessons in those connections for you to see yourself, to be able to choose yourself. So that was like the point of these connections, was to learn self-love. And I feel like this journey is about to be about self-love, where you're going to be find fulfillment within yourself, and you're not going to feel like you need to rely on anyone else to bring you that. So this is going to really make life make sense for you. Like, things are about to start making sense. You know, you could have been surrounded by a lot of karmic energy that kept you confused, kept you in these cycles, kept you thinking certain ways, and it's like, it's going to feel like the fog is lifting, like the veil is lifting, and you're going to be able to see everything for what it was. But you wouldn't be able to see it unless you experienced the lessons that were in those connections. But also like learning that you didn't deserve that, you know what I mean? So I feel like you're somebody that, like, no matter what you've gone through, you've always been this light. Like, even in the darkest of moments, like, you've always had this light within you. It's never gone out. And I think that's what people saw within you. That's why they wanted to dim it, because if you saw it, then you wouldn't be in those situations. But your light's what kept you going. Your light's what actually got you to this point that you're about to embrace right now. And you're about to see it more than ever. Miracle in the dark. What did I just say? You are the light in the dark. And so I feel like this is going to feel really uncomfortable. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be pretty. But on the other side of it, you're going to see that it was worth it. You know, in order to go through a transformation, you have to be willing to break everything you once knew and let yourself fall. Let yourself feel the pain in which the situations you'd experienced. And by facing these truths, that's when you're going to really start to connect more to your heart space, which will help you feel more connected to yourself and through to the life that you're going to be building for yourself. Because the life that you're going to be building is not going to be anything of which you experience. It's going to be the complete opposite, but it's going to be more appreciated because you're not used to experiencing this level of love. But it's going to be coming from yourself, which is different, because you might not have experienced it from the people around you or from yourself. So it's going to be like you're going to become your own safe space, your own protector, your own everything. And so it's like really creating this foundation where you're not going to allow anything of your past in anymore, but you now learn these lessons that are going to like make you like set for life, you know? And I'm not dismissing and saying that these experiences are just gone. Like, you know, you carry experiences with you for the rest of your life, and it freaking sucks. It does. But I feel like you're seeing the purpose in the person you became out of it. You know, you're going to really start to see yourself in a new lens that it's not even going to fully make sense until it starts to make sense. So just know that if you're going through this, or if you're about to go through this, it's okay. If it looks scary, it's okay. If it looks depressing, it's not supposed to make sense in the beginning. It's something that kind of just slowly over time you just start to connect the dots, and then you start to feel more connected to yourself. And I feel like that's the whole point of this right now, is for you to really come back to the space in which you're meant to be in, which is just unconditional love and just being. Not fighting, not surviving, but being and thriving.